meteorologist Mark Molnar, your host for the weather show Weather Northeastern for your Memorial Day weekend outlook. Let's take a look at some viewer sent-in videos here. Lucas D. from Linden, Texas. Take a look at a beautiful cardinal across the Linden, Texas area, chirping along here and hopping from branch to branch. And as you can see, a nice time lapse here, some beautiful clouds and some nice rays of sunshine shining through some of these altocumulus and cumulus clouds that are billowing in the background. So very nice captures here, Lucas, looking very beautiful down in the Texas area. Thankfully, you're in the eastern part of Texas, because look at right here in the central part of Texas. This precipitation map has pretty much looked the same here at MeteoMark for the last 2 to 2.5 weeks. Anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain continuing from Dallas up to Oklahoma City over to Tulsa, and maybe as far east as the Joplin, Missouri line here. Lots of rain continuing, and even some of that rain pinwheeling back here as we continue to get that troughiness out west here and back east here. We start to build more of a ridge, so the highest precipitation totals, if you notice, will be just in an arc into the southern Great Lakes. Let's take a look at those pattern outlooks here stretching through Memorial Day. Of course, we really start to get into this troughiness out west here a little bit. On the bottom side of the trough, we continue with those severe weather outbreaks here in the southern and central plains. And then back east here, we start to develop that ring of fire again, especially from Memorial Day onward into the new week, as we push that warmer air to the north, and systems will go to just to the north here. So let's get right into the Memorial Day national outlook here for much of North America. Take a look at this out west here. We'll have another system moving in, so we'll get some light rain possible here on the west coast for your Memorial Day Monday itself. High pressure over the Rockies, keeping it a little bit dry, but some of those higher elevations, especially in Colorado, could get some spritzles or some snowflakes. But then we get back east here. Of course, the trouble spot here is right in the center of the country again, Dallas up to Oklahoma, stretching up towards portions of the mid-plains here. But of course, back east here, we are also dealing with our own problems around the periphery. Let's take a look at those surface maps for your Saturday here, starting off with your Saturday. I want to make note of one thing. Friday night here into early Saturday morning, take a look at the frosts and freezes across upstate New York, northeast Pennsylvania, southern Ontario, northern Ohio. We're getting into some frost and especially freeze here across the upper Susquehanna River Valley. Temperatures dipping down into the upper 20s and lower 30s for your Friday night into early Saturday morning. So take heed of this. Bring those plants indoors, and plants you can't take indoors, wrap with burlap. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here for those surface maps for your Saturday. Not too much going on, maybe a little bit of spritzles up here with a disturbance up in northern New England, southern Quebec, southern Ontario. But we're looking pretty decent here. We're looking temperatures getting into the lower to mid 60s, even upper 60s, low 70s towards the Pennsylvania-Maryland line here. We head on into your Sunday here. Take a look at this. Not too bad as well. We got some spritzles up here in New Brunswick as well, but not too much as far as precipitation. Looking very beautiful and sunny across the area. Temperatures warming into the low to mid 70s across most of the Susquehanna River Valley of upstate New York, Pennsylvania, Poconos and Catskills. Just a tad bit cooler heading on into your Monday here. This is where things really start to get warm. Look at this. Harrisburg, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh could be cracking near 90 degrees here as we get that warm front moving across the area, bisecting the area here just along the New York-Pennsylvania border, and that will spell showers and thunderstorms potentially later in the day for your Memorial Day weekend. So that's not very good news. 40 to 50% here on average chance heading into London, Ontario as well, Niagara Falls over towards the Thruway of New York here, and stretching into as far east here as western New England. Temperatures also on the rise up here as well into your Tuesday. Things really get hot across the Northeast. Look at this. Many locations in eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey here cracking 90 degrees. We get into the 80s across much of the upper Susquehanna River Valley, lower Great Lakes into southern Ontario, and even stretching back into New England here. We start to push that warmer air as that warm front pushes to the north and brings disturbances along with it in the form of showers and thunderstorms here across the lower Great Lakes heading into New England later in the day. So that pretty much wraps up the Memorial Day outlook. I'll have a 5-day outlook here in 10 seconds for my hometown viewers. From Binghamton to Scranton, Elmira, Upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and Northeast Pennsylvania. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com, it's Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus at MeteoMark. Here's your 5 days, stretching from Saturday all the way through the midpoint of next week. Look at this, not too bad. Saturday, sunny, beautiful day, low to mid 60s. Cold start, though, down into the upper 20s in those colder valleys of the Susquehanna River Valley. Sunday, a bit warmer start, near 40, but still kind of chilly. But then we make it up near mid-70s, heading on into Memorial Day here. Chance of an afternoon shower, thunderstorm, warmest day near 80. And then Tuesday, really getting into the mid-80s here. Chance of showers and thunderstorms likely as well, heading on into Wednesday. That's going to do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern.